Namaste and welcome to Soul Horoscopes Orbits Edition. From my webcam to yours, I'm Christopher Rayman Witecki, your soul biographer, here to help you make sense of your soul stories, cycles, and circles. And oh boy, can we talk about my cycle and circle? Next month is my birthday. And if you've been watching long enough, you know last year the universe gave me a big old present of a hospital stay. But this year the universe is giving me a present of a solar eclipse, so I can only assume that one of two things will happen. Either great fortune or I'll be dead. So just in case, I'm throwing a little bit of a sale right now called the Bull Shift Sale. Now this sale is actually just for Tauruses. Sorry folks, I'm just giving it to my own. Right now Tauruses are stepping into some amazing karma. They're about to go out and build their next projects, and I want to support you fellow bulls. So I'll be selling 2 readings a day during the Taurus birthday period. Try to hop on your actual birthday if you can for just $99. That's $60 off the regular cost, and I'm doing it because it's a good thing to do. It's kind of like me being grateful ahead of time for my fortune to come. So if you'd like a 1-hour reading with me right now, come on down to soulmart.me while supplies of the bull last. I'm not bullshifting you either. You know that's true. Well, I've got some other good news going on right now. First of all, SGTV, TV for the people, by the people, is launching with some exciting projects next month. Namely me, I'm getting my own talk show. No kidding. It's called Serious Joy. I'm going to be on 5 days a week. I'm going to be connecting with people. This is a live show. It's going to be recast on many different channels. But the reason I'm bringing it to you right now is because I want to reach out to you. This is a talk show for the people, by the people, and particularly I'm interested in light workers. I'm interested in healers. I'm interested in alternative people. I want to interview someone fascinating living in their heart every day. And this is a talk show where we're going to step in our heart. I'm going to teach you how to live in serious joy. I'm totally serious. So please come on down to soulgarden.me. We are now casting. Just click on Serious Joy and fill out the survey. We're looking for books, any kind of products, any kind of service, recommendations. You don't have to be the person. Really just come on down and tell us your formula for serious joy. Well, let's get to your joy, shall we? Without further ado, let's take the Ascension elevator and focus just on you. See you upstairs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. In the unlikely event of an elevator depressurization, an oxygen mask will drop from the ceiling. Take a deep breath and think Summer Breeze by Simon & Garfunkel. We're 21 days from Serious Joy.
Hello, Soul Healers, and welcome now to 33,000 feet, where we're getting the bird's eye view of the Virgos, the Virgo risings, and the Soul Analysts, if you bought a Lightcast report card. And it's been a bumpy road indeed, really staccato. That's because the Sun is in now Chapter 3 of Sun in Aries. For the Virgos, you're working on I Protect. These are your trust and intimacy issues. And this week, the universe is putting a lot of stress on you to break free from a very deep trust issue that goes back to childhood or perhaps beyond, depending on how your belief structure works. Last week was really about being ping-pong back and forth over the issues, the little particular issues, of course, your Virgo, that really trigger your trust and maybe haunt you from the past. This week we're moving into Chapter 3 of Sun in Aries, and so you're going to allow your passion to move forward with where you believe you can trust. And this is the alchemy part of trust. Once you are able to really get a hold of your boundaries and close out your fears, now you have the power to alchemize your life. You have the power to transform everything. So this week we're going to go from acting on Sunday with where you believe to be stepping to on the next Sunday feeling if you've done the correct direction. Notice that the Sun conjuncts Mars at the end of the week. That means as soon as you are feeling out if you've made the right choices, immediately moving forward with that trust or moving forward with that intimacy or moving forward with that transformation. So very little time in spring. We have to slow down and definitely listen to our higher self before we act. All right, so now for my favorite part of the show. Let's take a look at what is above and how it is also below. And we're going to start with all that trust issue with Sunday. On Sunday, it's cloudy and a chance of love issues. So I think when it comes to trust, you put it on love. The moon is in Pisces. That's why. And emotions are tied to your relationships. Your marriage on the one hand, but marriage partnerships on the other. Now, there's probably some anxiety there because Mars rules a day, which is kind of a fight day, so everyone's kind of fighting, everyone's a little aggro. Uranus itself is ruled by Mars, and so any moment now, you're going to see a major breakthrough or breakdown with trust and intimacy. Perhaps some bad news for those of you who have been ignoring the signs. The problem with Virgos and trust is they act like Aries. So once you think you trust, you run with that trust and don't look back. Your ego shuts off and runs. So when you're in a learning cycle, if you're wrong about where you can trust, you can run into a wall. That's just the Aries way, and so you might run into a wall this week, and it might be love where the stage is. Now on Monday, it's sunny and sentimental. Things do kind of dry up a bit. Earth rules the day, so any Earth sign is going to feel better than usual. Moon's still in Pisces, so you're really feeling sentimental or tied to certain relation feelings or wanting to relate. And so there's that. There may be a breakdown in the last 24 hours. It happens in this day. But Earth is ruling the day, so it's a day of loving and trusting and holding space that you don't slip back, at least, in this month's lesson. Notice also the circle on the screen. This is showing where the moon crosses Chiron, which will be an opportunity to really heal your marriage and heal your current marriage or partnership. So an emotional opportunity to heal on this day you should take advantage of. Then on Wednesday, are we on Wednesday? No, we're on Tuesday, sorry. Then on, whoops, there we go, we're all over the map. On Tuesday, showers, chances, storms. That's because the moon moves into Aries, and so these feelings shift into trust, intimacy, and cross Uranus. So for those who have been in complete denial, have been blindly blazing forward with ego, not really using spirit to feel out where the line is, you could have a big crash of ego, unfortunately. And that is, unfortunately, learning the hard way. That's what I was talking about. Because of Aries energy, you can learn the hard way. On the flip side, you might start to get a feeling that where you're going is perfect, that you're going to persevere. So this could be the passion amping up and not so much a breakdown. But there is an emotional shift and certainly a bit of a turbulent emotional earthquake, I believe, on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, it's cloudy and light casting, this trust in yourself. That's because it's light cast and love fest day at the same time. And so there's going to be a powerful major shift between Tuesday and Thursday, and Wednesday somewhere is the line. On the one hand, we are light casting. Jupiter rules the day, so it's a day of unlimited possibility. Either you're just on your knees hoping, or you are already optimistic and you have great hope, right? But it forces us into that hopeful spirit. The moon, of course, conjuncts the earth for a new moon. This is light cast day, the most powerful day of the month to manifest. And so this is a day where you say to the universe, I really want to be able to trust myself. I really want intimacy. I really want closeness. I'm willing to make the jump. So that's what you do emotionally, is you say, I will, and you release. Now later in the day, the moon crosses Venus. So you will be healed no matter what if you just surrender to the powers of the universe on this day. Love Fest Day is a day where healing is restored through love of giving and receiving. You might feel a little bound to bow wow, depending on how healthy you are in this Virgo stage, but it's definitely a day of manifestation. And you are extra randy right now, by the way, with Venus and Mars conjuncting. I had a couple of Virgos email me. Yes, you are. You're also probably pretty fertile too, so be aware of that. Then on Thursday, it's cloudy and just doing some learning. Now, there is a breakthrough. There might be something that breaks down even further or something that slips. When it comes to trust and intimacy, that's the Uranus, the breakdown and the breakthrough. It has to happen through passion, because this is where Master Shui is we're passionate about our beliefs, we're passionate about trust, passionate about intimacy. By surrendering to the passion, letting it flow through you, you are setting yourself up to transform yourself. Because usually the only thing that keeps ourselves from transforming ourselves is ourself. So once we become flexible in the passion and start to trust ourselves in the greater passion of ourself, that our heart will not mislead us, etc., then we actually set ourselves up for the greatest personal transformation from caterpillar to butterfly. So you have to get comfortable letting things flow. And hopefully on Thursday, you are learning this, and that's part of your breakthrough. The moon itself is in Taurus, grounding you, and it's also doing a tour of belief structure. So it's not too real. Then on Friday, it's partly sunny, but you are passionate. Now, Mercury rules the day, so Virgos just are chat, 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 chat. Virgo rising, same way. Your mind loves to light up, so it's going to light up. Now, it's passion-ruled thoughts, and it's passionate learning. So this is a day where you're getting passionate about your learning or passionate about your expansion, and that's great. You really want to just surrender to the adventure or unlimited possibilities that come your way. Now, of course, what's the lesson? Where your boundaries and where you're going to draw your limits, or where at least your limits are for this year with your projected growth. Personally, this is beyond trust intimacy. This is your alchemy plans, how you plan to change your life in a year, right? And this does usually lead to money. There's usually a lot of money thoughts that actually promote people to have these thoughts. That's because it's the opposite sign. And you will manifest money when you get clear on the boundaries. So Friday is a passionate day. On Saturday, it's sunny and professional. So it's a weekend, but your feelings are feeling decision, future, planning, and seeking control. So feelings seek control. Fortunately, I don't think you'll be a dominatrix because Venus rules the day. So Venus is putting a greater intention on the earth to restore balance and harmony. For you, this would be you restoring perhaps trust. If there was a boundary that was betrayed, someone crossed a line, this is the first day you might actually start to heal that boundary or wound and feel better, literally healing the wound. And with the moon in Gemini, you are starting to also feel what's super exciting and growing right now, which is career and legacy. So getting sucked up into that future on Saturn Day. Then on Sunday, it's sunny with a chance of promotion. Yep, I think so, for a lot of reasons. A life epiphany on Sunday due to Neptune ruling the day. So God Universe is going to come in and send a message. So someone's going to speak to you. You're going to have a crazy dream, something cool like that. But really the cool part of the day has to do with the moon crossing that Jupiter. Remember? At the bottom of the screen, you can see it. As the moon crosses that Jupiter, it's a huge expansive energy. And I think for Virgos and Virgo risings, you're going to really feel your career, feel your future, feel the effort you have made so far with career sacrifice. And strangely enough, no matter what's going on or what's on fire in the rest of your life, career will hopefully make you feel proud. All right, let's fly home. Well, this concludes another edition of Soul Horoscopes Orbits Edition. Hey, incidentally, if you are watched over by the Guardian Agency, start looking out around 4 p.m. your time for your Sirius Story Report. Each day I'm going to put in a little bit of a paragraph that guides you based on your sign into your heart to help you stay in your heart for 24 hours. Just one more advantage of being watched over by yours truly and the Guardian Agency. Now, if you're not watched over, you can always try it for just 1 penny. Well, that wraps up another fantastic edition. Thank you so much. I love you very much. Come on down and tell us your casting ideas or pitch your ideas. Remember, with Serious Joy at soulgarden.tv. And I'll see you next week. Live, love, be. Soul Garden.